Hello everyone and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing today? Thank you very much for joining in. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be doing part 2, attempting to recreate Ken Schrader's 2003 Pocono flip. Going to be doing Pocono related Can I Recreates and videos this upcoming week, since they are going to be racing at Pocono later this weekend. So if you've got any Pocono related Can I Recreates or races you'd like to see me do, be sure to let me know down in the comments below once the live video is done processing and the regular comments show up, or if you just want to pull up one of my more recent videos and put it in the comments there. It's way easier for me to see your suggestions that way. Thank you once again, everyone joining in. Thanks so much for watching. Right off the bat, if you guys could please hit the like button and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. While you are doing that, for those of you interested, I'm currently streaming over on Twitch, if it's more convenient for you to watch these streams over on there. What's up, Typical? How are you doing? I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. Last but not least, if you would like to help support this channel, please go check out my Patreon page. Thanks so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, and Jay Barker for your support on there. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Without further ado, let's wreck some Ken Schrader, Matthew Thomas, Traveling Toy Guy, that NR2003 guy, The Guy, Harley Bardo, Cito Brown, TNT Productions, What Incarnation, Alex Connor, Sylvie Gang, Epic Ryan 10, Jeff Gordon. How are you all doing today? Alrighty. I don't know if this is the exact paint scheme. He has some other primary sponsor, I believe, that isn't AT&T at the time of the wreck, or BAM. And I know for sure it's not the Carrot Top AT&T one. It's some other primary sponsor on the hood, but I think this is the closest I've got. We've tried doing this one in the past. We didn't get too close. Pocono. Here's the closest attempt we got last time. So as you saw in the wait screen, I think this was shortly after a restart because the cars were all in a big line. He was towards the end. It was cloudy also. Alright, so that was the one I saved last time, but you guys voted for me to do a part 2, so here we are. Dementus Maculis. I apologize if I mispronounce anyone's name. Monster Jam Fan 30. Chris Anthony. Nebula 7 Plays. Preston Hill. How are you guys all doing? Alright, so that is that. We're going to be doing cloudy this time. The Cup 2003 roster. We're using the original Pocono. And last but not least, I am actually going to be doing it in race mode. So we can hopefully be kind of grouped together in a single file line by the time we're going into turn 1. And it's going to be, on the very first lap, I'm going to try spinning myself out, so each attempt we do should be pretty quick. And as you see, I qualified and purposefully put myself around 30th. I have like 7 or 8 cars behind me, because he was near the back of that line, it looked like, but he wasn't at completely the back. So we're going to see if we can get any cooperation. Why is my face cam gone? I just noticed that. There we go. It's 2 streams in a row I had initial issues with the face cam. Oops. Whoa! What in the heck just happened there? With Scott Wimmer. I must have the chassis grip turned up from a previous reenactment. What the heck just happened? Hard crash for Wimmer. He climbed my tires and just went nosediving right into that inside wall and flipped over as a result. Holy crap. We're just going to try that again.
Right
The face cam is back and alive. Yeah, I have no idea what happened to it. The camera was on, I just had to shut it off and turn it back on. For those of you that don't know, I don't use a traditional webcam, one that just plugs in, a little just USB that you can just clip on your monitor. I have a bunch of video gear I use for my wedding videos and other side video work that I do as one of my jobs. So, as a result, I use my tripod, one of my DSLRs, and then I use a software called SparkoCam, which allows you to use a DSLR and plug it in like a webcam via USB. There's a big watermark that shows up, but I have that cropped out. If I didn't have to crop out the watermark, my face cam would probably be a lot better quality. So going into turn 3, we're just going to spin ourselves out. Or turn 3, turn 1. Whoa. They were all checking up way too late. Or way too early, I mean. What is up with the chassis grip? We are going to exit out of the game quickly and see what is going on with these track settings. Alright, so here we are in the Pocono folder. Track I. Chassis grip, yeah, what is going on there? Wall grip, I remember having that turned up from last time. The asphalt grip, I think, is just turned up a couple notches to make it easier. I want to try this again. Increasing the pacing and panic decel. Decrease the panic decel. So we're not checking up into the turn like that. Alright, so let's see if we can increase the pacing and the drafting distance, if we can be able to have the cars a little bit more spread out by the time we get down into turn 1. Yes. Alright. How is everyone doing today? Are you guys having a good Memorial Day so far? Johnny Productions, LP424241, Bonzi Hunter, Kevin Sum, Johnny W, Mac and Cheese, MJMF, 101710. You guys in your long chain of numbers. Account names: Xander Loves Lightning McQueen, Shrimp Nuggets Jr. I might have to go blow my nose in a sec. Forgot to do that before the video. Might be like the Indy one where they're checking up a lot in the pace lap, though. Yeah. Yep. Let's get going. Alright. We're able to be a little bit more spread out, but it's a little glitchy as a result. Alright, that's actually kind of what I was going for. Having them kind of spread out like this by the time we get down into the start of the race. And have them all spread out so I have enough room to... Come on. Nope, just a regular old wall hit. I think I need to get maybe a little more hot into the turn. According to Ken Schrader's interview, he said he had brake failure. So he probably just realized he didn't have brakes and just cranked the wheel to the... right. Or the left, I mean. Next.
Drivers, start them engines!
Start them engines! So yeah, this is more kind of the start I was going for. Wasn't counting on it being this glitchy, with them all checking up initially, but yeah, I was wanting them to be more spread out on the start. chat is not on. That's right, I forgot to click back on it. If only there was a YouTube live chat replay feature. Oh wait.
Get ready now. Going green.
Excuse me.
Pit cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Alright, so this is perfect, the way we start up. Alright. I think I have the grip up too high. I need to turn it back down to like 1.0. Oh, trying to recreate the Steve Park flip. More like Elliott Sadler. Alright, actually, we're gonna not go back and mess around with the track settings yet. Fast. Actually, I'm using the setup.
To your cars.
And also, we are going to... By the way, my game crashed again this morning, so I had to redo all my settings again. We're going to set the direct selection shifting settings. So then when we're in fourth gear, we can downshift to second, first, or reverse, just to get ourselves to spin really quickly on purpose. See if maybe we can have better luck doing that, as opposed to just trying to crank the wheel.
Drivers, start them engines!
And Schrader's sponsor was Blair. Thank you for that. That helps me, but I'm also reassured because I know I don't have a Blair sponsored number 49 with this blue and white paint scheme. How dare you guys. Get going. Alright, even I got ran into from everyone checking up that time.
Pit cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Checking up a little bit. I'll slow down just a little. Reverse. Hard into the wall.
Let's go.
Nope.
Back to the line.
That was a hard hit, but didn't really get airborne or climb the wall at all. Look more like Jeff Gordon's crash a few years later. Next.
Drivers, start them engines!
Start them engines. The Hendervengers, Aleta Jorgensen, Maria Angelica, Harley Bardo, Lucas Marquis, NRL PBD, however that's pronounced, 13th Rocket. Thank you for joining in, everyone. Whoa. They're all glitchy like this on the...
Wait, we're not going green.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen
No
at some
green
point.
car on the
Drivers, start them engines!
Turn the pacing distance up a little too high. Now they're being a little glitchy on the... at the start of the race. Keep going, you're good. We're good.
Wait, we're not going
Oh, come
green.
on, we are still rolling.
Green. Okay, we're under caution.
I might have to turn it back down just a little bit.
Drivers, start them engines.
Eric Gamer BR, Jimmy Johnson 48 champion. Thank you one and all for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a good Memorial Day. We're gonna have the same issue we were having at Indy.
Wait, we're not going green. Repeat, no green. Okay, we're under caution.
Yeah, we're
Stay
magazine
behind,
out
more
and
caution.
editing some more track I&I. We're turning the pacing distance down a little bit. Because, yeah, now we're just having that glitch every single time. Turn this back to regular. Alright, let's see if they're still being as glitchy. Alright, loading NR2003 back up. I will not forget to turn the chat back on this time. Should I say NR2018? Please don't crash. Thank you. Alright, hopefully they don't keep glitching out this time.
Drivers, start them engines.
First ever live stream drive-through watch was part 1. Little neat fun fact, Toaster Gaming, Dibble. Who else hasn't gotten a shout out yet? Harrison Webb. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hope they're being a little bit glitchy, but
Get ready now. Going green.
not as much as they were last time.
Pit cars in. Green, green, green.
Oops. I got passed before the green flag. Those bastards. Alright, they checked up too much into that turn. That's why I was trying to get it more spread out so I had more room in front of me.
Drivers, start them engines.
Start damn engines. Dale Jr. fan, 88. Unfortunately, I do not play Fortnite. Toaster Gaming. I've never played Fortnite. I barely knew what Fortnite was till a few weeks ago when everyone started ranting and raving about it.
Get ready now. Going green. Pit cars in.
Trying to block the guys behind me so there's a bit more of a gap in front of me. So when they all check up, I have more space to slide and then hit the wall. Holy crap, I just demolished Jimmy Johnson instead. Sorry, Jimmy. I would have taken the right side of my car off. Jeez. See, that's why they're checking up a little too much for that turn. I think I need to increase the AI grip now. So I don't want to increase my grip because I don't want to get rid of the ability to slide without just tipping over. Or just coming to a stop really quickly. But the AI, you're taking that turn way too slow. are you doing, Ricky Craven? Are you craving an ass whooping?
Repeat, no green car.
Ugh. Now we have to restart.
Drivers, start them engines.
Start damn engines. Turn wall grip up more. I have the wall grip set to 20. I don't think the wall grip is being affected in this version of the Trek. Now they're doing it even more.
Wait, we're not going green.
Alright, how about we just
No
don't turn
green.
cautions on?
Stay behind the 2 car.
Yeah, screw cautions and black flags. We'll just go when we want to. He started, or it looks like he was near the back anyway. Tom the Gallade, however that's pronounced. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're just turning yellow flags off so they won't call them anymore. And we'll just work our way around the stopped cars. Yeah, sure. Now they go just fine. I see how it is.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in.
Screw you, McAfee. McAfee.
22 cars on the outside.
Here we go. That's a decent gap in front of us. They're all single file for the most part. It's probably the closest in terms of the correct contact we've gotten. Whoa! Thank you, Mr. I Hate All Motorsports Except NASCAR, Kenny Wallace. Kenny Wallace sends us tumbling into the infield. Jeez. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Emerald, according to Emerald Gamer, that is a Pokemon. I have not heard of that one. Number 153. I think there's a few fantasy cars in this car set for some reason. I'll have to switch him out with an actual driver. Kenny, I'll bully David Land on Twitter for posting tweets about enjoying the IndyCar race, Wallace.
8 cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
What are you imbeciles doing? Well, we've got a working car and a failed attempt. You know what that means. Time for a backwards big one. VG03, how are you doing, Alex Star Wars?
You alright?
You alright?
You've been disqualified for reckless driving. Looks like we've been up on the back end.
Volt Fox, where have you been? These streams haven't gone anywhere. Oh no, Kenseth is tumbling down the front stretch of Pocono. Jeez. Yeah, they are all glitchy that time again. Go on board with Kenseth, or follow Kenseth. Jeez, he's hit hard by Biffle, and then Newman. Hasn't Ryan Newman had cars on top of him before? I need to get that soundbite too. I need to get a couple of DW soundbites, including that one. And the Matt Kenseth. I need a list of DW soundbites I need. Should actually go get a post-it note.
Get ready now. Going green. Paid cars in.
Hate how tight this little corner is.
Green flag, green flag.
In order for my wheel to fit properly. Alright, first one. Come on, pen. There we go. Are you kidding me? Holy cow, what is he doing? And we're gonna get hard right here. Boom. I even almost had another car on top of him. Hasn't Ryan Newman cars on top of him before? Obviously, boogity, boogity, boogity. I'll think of more. I'm not worried. Too concerned about that right now. Next!
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, back to the reenactment. We don't care about DW quotes right now. The only one I've got saved so far is the Larry Mack infamous quote. Let's go. You dummies. You bug-eyed dummies.
Get ready now. Going green. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
They're all gonna chuck up again, I have a feeling. Yep, right there. There's a wreck. The track settings are just monumentally screwed up at this point.
Drivers, start your engines.
Or I can just actually have the patience to wait one lap before I attempt to do it with the regular track settings. This is what happens when you try to adjust the track I. They just start acting more and more weird each attempt.
Get ready
gonna say, here comes another checking up attempt. I was actually gonna wait a lap to try it this time. Or will we? And if Ward Burton has something to say about it. And that's what happens when you keep your foot in it. I think I'm going to just have to reinstall the whole default version of Pocono. This one's almost ruined.
You've been disqualified for reckless driving.
Holy Matt Kenseth Batman. Alrighty.
Got one stopped up high.
Now I get to see that replay. How's that for a freeze frame? Jeez, he probably went 20 feet in the air. And there's another huge pile up where more cars are flipping. Is that still Jeremy Mayfield in the 19? All methed up, just plowing on into the pack. Sounds about right. Alright, we'll try another attempt or two to see if the AI are still acting weird. If they are, we'll just re-put the whole new version of Pocono back in. Poconos. Whoa.
Get ready now. Going green.
That was my fault. That was my payback to Ward Burton.
Pit car's in. Stay behind the 22 car on the outside line. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Alright, I think this one's going to be better. Because they're more spread out, they might not be checking up as much. Nothing wrong with the AI that time, just didn't get upside down hitting the wall. I think I maybe need to be a little bit lower on the track when I start the spin so I slide up and have more of an impact into the wall.
Start your engines.
Behind the 22 car on the outside line.
I'm gonna skip Kenny Wallace, make him angry.
Get ready now. Going green. Let him by. Pit car's in. Stay behind the 22 car on the outside line. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like he's not turning it yellow. They're making sure it's on though.
Oh, I flipped over, or almost flipped over, but not the way I needed to. Alright, so I'm gonna start a little bit lower on the track and slide up to the outside so I have more track to give me more of an impact once I hit the wall. Almost flipped over. Well, still wouldn't have been the right way, but we'll keep trying.
Drivers, start your engines.
I still need to figure out what audio, like what MP3 or WAV file inside the game folder that I need to change to have the start your engines get switched to next. What are you doing,
Stay behind.
dummy?
22 car on the outside line. Get ready now. Lead cars in. Stay behind. 22 car on the outside line. Green flag. Green. Oh man, they're showing us the black flag.
Alright, this should be decent. Should have enough gap to not hit Brett Bodine in front of me. Except they're all checking up, so never mind. Aw. Even then I couldn't flip over. Sound was looking decent until all the stupid cars started checking up. Why are they checking up like that when I have their panic decel set to like nearly 0? Seriously. What is going on? I don't know who you are, 153. Get out of here. You're not a wheel driver.
Get ready now. Going green. Whoa, slow down. Stay behind the 22 car on the outside line. Lead cars in.
Seemed like that was everyone's mentality with Danica too. Just spin her while saying you're not a real driver.
Green flag. Green. The black flag.
Alright, that one I messed up.
Under the yellow. They're gonna make us do a stop and go.
That was my fault. So we are just going to pretend that didn't happen, and in the meantime, we are going to
keep it under 4,000
wait for the field to come around turn 4. Or, excuse me, turn 3. What turn 4? Wait for it.
Man, they're showing us a black flag. You didn't next to the pit safely. They're gonna hold us in the pit for 15 seconds.
Getting sidetracked already.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
And their panic decel is set to 0.
Got one stopped up.
Well, that looks about right.
You blew the engine.
There's like no cars left. Let's follow Kurt Busch. Yeah, here we go. We can see this from a really wide view to see the total depth of the carnage. Oh, go back. There we go. That's a good look at the carnage. Oh, Wardburton. Alright, let's try once more, where I don't screw up the pace lap this time.
Drivers, start your engine.
Live on the Indianapolis circuit. I did a bunch of Indy They are running the All-Star Race package for the Xfinity race. For what, Pocono? Really? Get through that, McQueen.
Stay behind the 22 car on the outside line. Get ready now. Going green. These cars in. Stay behind the 22 car on the outside line. Green, green. Oh man, they're showing us the
Alright, as long as they don't ridiculously check up like they did last time, it should be another good lead up. Almost the same kind of almost flip as last time. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Caden crashes. Start your sub. What? Have fun traveling, toy guy. I think I have a different method I'm gonna try. I'm trying to spin into the wall a little bit differently than I have been. Oh, now they're all going to be checking up. Yep, there they are. So I might as well do this. Hey, I flipped. Reenactment successful. What if I just seriously posted that? Technically, the flip was kind of not too far off, but obviously that was nowhere near what happened for the wreck. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, if they screw up one more time, just getting all bunched up and checking up down the straightaway, I'm deleting this Pocono and putting the default one back in. How did the 7 car keep kind of driving on after that? Jimmy Spencer.
22 car on the outside line. Get ready now. Going green. Stay behind the 27 car on the outside line. These cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Alright, just don't check up a bunch into the turn. They should be alright. Nope. Hey, we still got a working car. Time to do a field of view, or point of view big one. Field of view. Oh man, Dale Jarrett. Gets hit hard.
You all right?
Your
Looks like-
bunny's birthday is today. Well, happy birthday, bunny. Let's start that. Hashtag happy birthday, bunny. Man, look how trashed my car was by the end of that one. And man, Jeff Burton or Robbie Gordon, whoever's in the 31 car at the time, just demolishing Dale Jarrett. Who was that this comes along and hits me the second time? Is that Jerry Nadeau or Joe Nemechek in the 01? Nadeau. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Mario versus Sonic. I was wondering how that's pronounced. How are you doing? Oops. Alright, so what we are going to do now... Let's get rid of Pocono and just bring in the original default Pocono. Alright, so here's my game tracks folder on the right. We're going to take Pocono, just delete that. Then we're going to go into tracks, super speedways. Find the original Pocono, copy and paste that just right back in. There we go, fresh new settings. Track INI, where are you? Alright, that's all I'm going to change. Alright, loading NR2003 back up. The Indianapolis circuit. Are you talking about the infield road course? Leave me a comment on one of my old videos so I don't forget that suggestion. Zoom save race. Yes. Technically, lengthwise, Pocono is a super speedway.
Drivers, start them engines.
I don't know if NASCAR classifies it as one, but in the game, technically, yeah, lengthwise, it's a super speedway. Anything over 2 miles. 2 miles or over, I forgot. Actually, I have a better idea to get us spread out. I have a better idea. Alright, back into Pocono. There we go. Track INI. Much better idea. AI pace speed limit. Here we go. Let's turn it to 145. That way they're just basically gonna be going nearly full speed from the moment we get going. So which means they should all hopefully be spread out right away. NASCAR Burger King Cup Series, what in Carnation, Robert Wickens, Awesome Michael 33. Thanks for joining in, you guys. Good to see the regulars. Corvette Racing 48.
Drivers, start them engines.
Alright, let's see if this works any better. Perfect. I just wanted us to get single file right off the bat on the start and kind of already be up to speed. That worked like a charm. Oh, darn it. The start was good, but I just stayed on my side instead. Darn it, I was even trying to crank the wheel right. Chat is off. That's right, I forgot to click back on the chat. There we go. Alright, I guess I just need to do along those lines, but even just a little bit harder, so by the time I'm kind of rubbing up against the wall again after the impact, I'm already kind of flipping and back on my wheels. Alright, that was a good start though. I think I found the right AI settings to already have us be up to speed and single file just on the very start of the race. I think I need to be sliding even a little bit sooner. Perfect.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go.
Didn't take out Jimmy Spencer that time. Darn it. What can I do better? See, right here, when I'm up in the air, my right side needs to dig in and roll over. That's how I need to flip.
Drivers, start them engines!
Ugh. I don't think first gear is working, or reverse I mean, is working for the downshifting method of spinning, so I'm going to try either first or second. Hey, my car still works. Ah, darn it. Still nothing.
You alright? You've been disqualified for reckless driving. Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
Yeah, good luck stopping me. Holy crap. You gotta love having the cars spread out.
Turn one.
So they just come piling in.
You alright?
Jeez. That was Jarrett that went flying after me. Steve Park sent me barrel rolling over the top of Michael Waltrip. One of the DEI cars sent me flipping over the top of another DEI car.
Drivers, start them engines!
Start damn engines. I want to finally get this Ken Schrader one once and for all. Whoa. What is going on?
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Nope. Not even worth a replay.
Drivers, start them engines!
Maybe I need to try an onboard attempt with Sir Ken Schrader. Nope. I'll try one more. Oh, that one stunk. That one stunk.
Drivers, start them engines!
Oh, shoot. Shoot. Sorry, guys. Whoops. Hold on, hold on. I got this fixed. There we go. Whoopsies. Are we good? There we go. I forgot that the button you push to turn the cam hack off, the hotkey I have for that was also the hotkey apparently that I have that loads up my my outro screen. That was a goof. You guys didn't miss a good attempt. I guess hit the wall, didn't get airborne, and that was it.
Car inside. You all right? Clear. Looks like we lost that motor. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to...
Still nope. Next.
Drivers,
Start
them
damn engines. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Still no flippy. Breakdown caption, what are you talking about? Joseph Newgarden. Hendervengers. Who else hasn't gotten a shout out yet? Yeah. I feel like I have to sneeze. Try the next lap. Through the tunnel turn. Down the final backstretch. Turn 3. What turn 4? Back onto the front stretch. Slow down a little bit so I can get a little gap between me and Terry Labonte. Alright, I'll try shifting up into first this time since second didn't work. Darn it. I think I'll just try the regular, just try to wiggle my car since I have the grip set back down to normal. I'll try not downshifting. I'll try just doing the regular, getting loose, losing control, or just turning dead left after realizing that the brakes are out. Beware randoms. How are you doing? I'll try that this time around. I'll just wiggle my car until I slide and hit the wall. Viraxis Cat, thanks for tuning in. Lots of regulars returning. Oh, darn it. That was close. Close to flipping over there that time. I know it's not the right way he flipped because he backs it in and then kind of tips over, but I think since I don't believe that's going to be possible, or very, very unlikely, I think this method, kind of sliding in, broadsiding with kind of the back and then kind of the right side, and then coming across and hitting there and flipping over like that, is probably going to be my best chance.
Drivers, start them engines!
Alex Niemtu, Pearson Webb. If you guys have any suggestions, make sure to leave them down below in the comments. Not the live chat, the comments once the live video is done processing, or just pull up one of my older videos. More recent ones, I should say, and then just put it in there. Kim Carson, that's the easiest way for me to see your guys' suggestions. I'm going to try the wiggle once again. Next.
Drivers, start them engines!
Ethan Wonder. It's a wonder how I haven't gotten this reenactment yet. Sorry. Bad pun. Not even close.
Start them engines.
Start damn engine. I did not complete the Austin Dillon flip. Did you really expect me to? That one is my Mount Everest. My holy grail. Too late that time. Oh, Steve Park flip reenactment.
Let's go. To the line. There's too much debris on the track.
That wasn't terrible, actually. If I would have just landed upside down, that might have been perfect. Not the right cars, obviously. Next.
Drivers, start them engines.
The end of that looked more like Ken Schrader's 1995 flip at Talladega. With those upside down end over ends. I've already done the Steve Park reenactment, and that was the method I used. Darn it. Get out of the way. That Sprague. That's why I wanted the AI cars not to be checking up quite so much.
Drivers, start them engines.
I'm never gonna not laugh at that guy's command. That's why I've been trying to stay in front of Jack Sprague so I don't hit him. Like that. I just have to back off a little bit. I'm slow on the start on purpose just so I have enough of a gap in front of me so when I'm sliding up I don't hit the cars in front of me that are slowing down for the turn. Darn it.
Inside. Looks like we're bent up on the back end. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Jimmy Spencer stealing my thunder.
Clear outside. There's an accident on the Long Pond Straight.
On the Long Pond Straight. That's right, I have to make the thumbnail for episode 400 soon. I haven't done that yet. Board Jimmy. Jimmy Spencer.
Drivers, start them engines.
Four more until episode 400. I've got the next 3 planned out, and then I know what I'm doing for 400. I just need to make the thumbnail. I've already decided what I'm doing for the next 3 Pocono Can I Recreates for the rest of the week. Whoa. I was to pretend that didn't happen.
Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
Yeah, I technically flipped. I was just turning right the whole time, just hoping I'd finally do that. No, one of them isn't the Buster Graham high jump. In addition, I don't think, there might be a correct Arca car set, but I don't think that there's a version of Pocono where that would be possible to kind of leap that wall.
Start them engines.
Unless I just did a blowover over it. But the next 3, 2 of them are going to be new ones, then they'll... Shoot. Yeah. And then Friday night is going to be episode 400 if I can stick to the schedule. So the next 3 for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night are going to be Charlie Kimball's 2015 IndyCar Pocono crash in practice or qualifying, I believe it was. And then Dale Earnhardt's 1982, I want to say it was, flip at Pocono. Part 3, I think I'm on. And then I'm trying Greg Sachs 1989. Oh, that was no good. That was no good. Then I'm going to try Greg Sachs 1989 flip on Thursday. If I can try that, or if I can pull off the schedule. And then Friday night, I'm going to be trying the... I never remember, was it the Florida 400 or 500 from Cars 3? The finish that everyone asks me to do, where Cruz Ramirez is being shoved into the wall by Jackson Storm and then flips up and over, lands on her wheels and gets the win. I think that's it. The 400 or 500. I think it's the 500, but I'm still doing that for episode 400. I believe that's a 400, but that's by far one of the biggest requests I get from my viewers, and I'm not gonna... Oh, darn it. I'm not gonna keep them waiting a whole nother 100 episodes if they want to see that one the most out of any other video. Alright, yeah, it was the Florida 500. I'm assuming I'm gonna use Homestead for that one, because I'm assuming it was a fictional track in the movie, but Florida, obviously, that's...
Drivers, start them
Homestead or
engines.
Daytona. Was it a spoof of the Daytona 500? Yeah, that... That's why I feel dumb. I still haven't seen that movie, by the way. I know my fans, a lot of my subscribers love it, and are always asking me to do Cars-related videos. But the only one I've seen still is the original. I've seen the original probably a dozen times, but that's the only one I've seen. Yeah, I've seen, even though I haven't seen 2 and 3, I've seen the original enough times to see all of them like 3 times over. Up on top of the wall. Does that count? Technically flipped. And nice little gentle rollover at the end. Next.
Drivers,
Start them engines. The episode 400 will probably be sometime Friday evening. Might be Saturday evening at the very latest if I have to postpone one of the streams a day. But yeah, it should line up perfectly to do episode 400. The Florida 500 finish, i.e. Cruz Ramirez flip/win. It should line up perfectly to do that this weekend. One of these times I have to get lucky and just get a good balance, and instead of getting caught on the wall, I actually flip all the way over. Nope. No! Tunnel turn noise is tricky. I think I downshifted at a little too fast of a speed that time. That's what spun me out. We're doing another onboard attempt, because why not? Maybe it'll add some realism. What do you want, cat? It works like a charm. It usually comes running when I make that noise. What do you want? What? Meow. 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 What do you want? What do you want? Meow. Whoa. Almost slipped out of my grip. Almost slipped out of my grip. God, now there's hair getting everywhere. So I don't pick you up when I'm streaming. Can I recreate Ken Schrader's 2003 Pocono flip one-handed while holding a cat? Watch me do this perfectly right here. Nope. Accidentally got Jack Sprague.
Drivers, start them engines.
Get your shedding out of here. Have anything else to say? Yes, no? Meow. Meow. Come on, you're always so talkative. Or just look at me and walk away. Alright, back to serious business. Back to serious crashing in a video game. I'm sorry, a simulator. Darn it. What are you staring at, weirdo?
Drivers, start them engines. Does anyone have any big Memorial Day plans? Is anyone camping right now?
up at a summer house, up vacationing with any family, celebrating it with a veteran family member, going to any parades, or are you like me and just simply chilling at home and doing nothing out of the ordinary? Ouch. That was like Jeff Gordon's crash. Jeez. That was a hard driver's side impact. Next.
Drivers, start them engines!
Go back to chase view. Poop.
Drivers, start them engines!
Like I said, that guy's voice is never gonna be not funny to me. Start damn engines. I have some people that I went to high school with that talked like that. Not even natively, not naturally. They just kind of got into the whole redneck lifestyle and culture once they got into high school and wanted to become part of it. And were like forcing themselves to have southern accents. Bunch of rednecks with southern accents that grew up in Wisconsin near Milwaukee in the suburbs. Yeah, you're super redneck. No. Alright, we're just gonna try that again. Let's try not to spin out in the tunnel turn this time. Oh, I jinxed that, didn't I? I jinxed the hell out of that, didn't I?
Drivers, start them engines!
Not even tired, I've just been sitting still for like an hour and a half. Even if I'm doing something like streaming or racing, it's still kind of exhausting just sitting still in the same crappy Walmart chair, unable to move for 2 hours. Oh, crap. I let go of the wheel too quickly, and the thing overcorrected on its own and
We got big time problems
went
with that
hard
motor,
back into the outside wall. Yeah, if you watch the stream closely, if you slow it down, I let go of the wheel when I'm still turned down to the left, and then when I let go, the thing cranks itself back to the right. I'm gonna watch that right now. Oops. Next.
Drivers, start them engines!
Woo! Woo! Please get a lucky roll. I need a baker's dozen of rolls. What? Hello, Brooklyn Parker. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a good Memorial Day. DS Gaming, Johnny W. Anyone else I might have missed? Ugh. Gonna go for probably another half hour, maybe a little bit more. Try to make this a 2-hour stream, if possible. I need to do some cleaning after I'm done with this video. Wiggle going into the turn, and then oh, darn it!
Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
Hey, I technically flipped. Dale Jr. Fan 88. King Sparkety. Alright, once again, the first half of that one was decent, but I never went all the way over.
Drivers, start them engines!
Start them. Like that SpongeBob episode. Which way to Bikini Bottom? Oh, why didn't you say so? The next bus leaves in 5 seconds. I need to rewatch some of those earlier seasons. Early SpongeBob, like season 1 through 4, 1 through 5 was TV gold at the time. Poop.
Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. You all right?
All right, next.
Drivers, start them engines!
That is indeed the Rock Bottom episode. Dominic Trains and Movies. Dominic. Yeah, that's it. Dominic. That's a tongue twister. Say that times 5 fast.
Get ready now. Going green. Race cars in. Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
Crossover on Jerry Nadeau. I'm saving that one. I'm saving it. The ending wasn't perfect. It was probably the closest I've gotten.
You all right?
Success, kind of. Kind of. Let's analyze the replay. But we're saving it. Success-ish. That's what we'll call that so far. Success-ish. I kind of stopped the direction I was turning midway through the flip and then went back the other direction, but that actually kind of worked because then I was facing the correct way when I went back down on my wheels, I believe. I made to go down towards the infield. Alright, so we'll save that. Schrader 2003. I should say just Pocono. Pocono flip. Poconon flip reenactment or flip attempt 2, because I already have that first one saved that I showed you guys in the beginning. Alright, that one's decent. We saved it. On to the next.
Drivers, start
Then that one I'll probably get your guys' vote for at the end if you want me to. If you want me to edit the attempt. Or do a part 3. But now that we know kind of what to do, we'll keep trying to do more of those. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to be on fire in the game. Another decent attempt.
You all right?
Tropical cyclone just joined in.
Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
Alright, I don't know which one is closer. That one or the first one I just saved. Either way, it was decent. The Great Fireman has arrived. Alright, so that'll be attempt 3. Although one thing that the last one had on this one that this one doesn't have, in the middle of the last one I kind of changed directions flipping while I was upside down, then flipped back over the other way, which in turn actually had me facing the right direction when I came back down on all fours instead of facing backwards like I am here. I'm still going to save it, but kind of changing direction in the middle of flipping in that last one almost made that one a little bit better. So we'll save both, we'll take a look at both, we'll vote on both at the end of the video. Awesome, at least we have some edit-worthy attempts now. And I believe there's only 1 or 2 replays of this, so editing this reenactment once I get a good attempt shouldn't take too long. Pocono flip. Attempt 3. Mitchell Collins, how are you doing? Joseph Newgarden. The Alberto, how did that go? Is everything all right?
Drivers, start them engines.
Start them engines. Darcy Gregorio. Guys missed. Anyone that's just joining in just missed a couple of decently close attempts. Also want to change the Jasper. Once I get a good attempt, I'll switch out all the paint schemes to have them be proper. Like I'll get rid of that 123. Oh, that was almost 3 attempts decent right in a row. That was a hard wreck, though. Hit the wall so hard like that, you're just driver's side roof first, scraping along the wall. Next.
Drivers, start them engines!
Start damn engine. Mike Head, Jeff Green, and Warburton spun out Kenny. What are you talking about? Did I miss something? Alright, so about another 20 minutes worth of attempts. Get your guys' vote on which ones you want me to edit, if at all, if any, or if you want me to do a part 3. Backwards big one, and I'll get going shortly after the top of the hour. Ouch. Hey, at least I flipped. Thanks, Andretti. Next.
Drivers, start them engines!
Can we get 49 likes for Ken Schrader's number? Back your Sprague. Jack leg. Skipping around a lot. He's lagging.
You all right?
Darn it.
Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
Next.
Drivers, start them engines!
Tanner Dahl. Indeed. Ner? Are you trying to say next or ner? I think part 1 or attempt 2, because keep in mind attempt 2 was the first one of this video I saved, so the first one of this video I saved I think might be the one, because the third one, the second one I saved in this video, I was facing the wrong direction. Darn it, accidentally took out Terry Labonte and Jerry Nadeau. That was no good. Next. Rusty Wallace.
Start them engines!
Shouldn't you be flipping at a super speedway? Or maybe teaching your brother a little maturity? What did I just get a notification for? eBay? I don't give a shit about eBay. Get out of here with your ads. Oops. Richard Petty was the 43rd like. Thank you very much, King. We're just a couple away or a few away from Ken Schrader's number 49 number. Mr. Heart Grenade, how are you doing? Nope. A big fat nope. Monster Jam Fan 30, Mike Head, Tropical Cyclone 100, Brooklyn Parker, Mr. Heart Grenade, Richard Petty, Beware Randoms, Johnny W, Corvette Racing 48. I know I've gotten a bunch of repeat shoutouts in, but I don't care. Beware Randoms, see you later. RB Gardner. How are you doing? I don't know if I've seen that name before. It's good to see new names in the live stream. Crossover. There we go. We got past 49. Thank you guys so much. You are awesome. Mr. Race Fan 00. Didn't hit a quite good enough of an angle to climb the wall.
To the line.
Or Jack Sprague. Let's turn head on to the outside wall and then hit by, I think, John Andretti.
Drivers, start them engines.
Wilbur Hammerfluter. Probably 5 more attempts. Yeah, I think 5 more attempts will be good. Then get your video, or get your votes on how much reenactment you want me to try to recreate, or edit. Jesus Christ. That was a dud. You don't say.
Car outside. You all right? Clear. There's an accident in the short chute. Looks like we lost that motor.
What happened to Terry Labonte? Oh crap, you got stuck. Ouch. Alright. Next.
Drivers, start them engines.
Oh, God, that guy's gonna make me chuckle almost every time. Start them engines. Alrighty. So we got 2 attempts to vote on for this one so far. I think attempt number 2, the first one of this video I saved, is gonna be the winner, in my opinion. Are you kidding me? Next. That one don't count.
Drivers, start them engines.
Alright. Since I David Hoots that last attempt, we're still on 4 to go. flips.
Go. Race back to the line.
Boris said that he wanted to flip me over, so he did. Was that a flip, all you guys? I wasn't completely flush roof with the bottom of the pavement, but right there, that was... I think it's mostly facing upside down. My rule of thumb for a flip is it doesn't have to be necessarily the roof flush, perfectly parallel with the surface of the pavement. However, if you look at it from a direct bird's eye view, if you see more of the underside of the car than the side or the top, then it's a flip. If it's more upside down than it is right side up, once it's past being on its side, then I count it being as a flip. Like Tony Stewart's, I'd still considered a flip in 2012. It barely looks like it, but if you look at it the helicopter view, if you pause it at just the right moment, all you see is the underside of the car, and like you can't see any of the side, any of the top. The perfect bird's eye view shot, the blimp view in that wreck. There's just a few frames where you see nothing but the underside of the car. So I think Tony Stewart's in 2012 was close, but I think that was still a flip. Darn it. It was just the banking that kind of gives it the impression that it wasn't, but if you look at how the car was with the surface of the track, not necessarily the banking, I think Tony Stewart. Now I'm bringing up random, unrelated wrecks to compare the whole flip, not flip debate. That's the ADD of this channel. Just a fake wreck happens in a game, start comparing it to other wrecks. Now here's a tricky one. Darn it. Now here's a tricky one. Mike Skinner at Charlotte 2009 in the Truck Series. Flip or no flip? I don't think that was. He was on his side, and since the truck have that shape of the body they do, it's way easier for them to stay on their side than it is to go up on their roof or kind of tip a little more upside down. However, I have seen, can't think of the names or the tracks off the top of my head or the year, but I've seen a couple other truck wrecks where it looks like they just got on their side at the very most that are on the official list of rollovers in the Truck Series. Like, I want to say there was someone at Bristol in the late 90s that kind of climbed the wall, kind of David Green, Casey Kane, Truex Jr. style, and then just kind of slid on their side all the way to a stop, but I've seen that called a flip. Next. I'm doing two more since these last two have been kind of big fails. Who else was on the brink? Bill Elliott, 1997 or 1998. I forgot which year it was. The Die Hard 500. Now I think that was a flip. Because even though he never went completely flush with his roof on the towards the surface of the track, he was still more upside down than not, past the point of just being on its side. Brett Holmes at Daytona, no, he stayed perfectly on his side that time. if you're to the point where you start going past... Alright, that's another one to save. If you're past the point where you're going on your side, to the point where you're more upside down.
You all right?
Yeah, same thing. The Rick Crawford's Gateway crash in 2004. The same year, I believe, he flipped over. Was that the same year, or was that the year before he flipped over at Daytona? It was decently close. We're going to save that. I still think 2. The one that makes this a decent attempt is that he's kind of chilling on the wall for a little bit, and then I slide down perfectly. I don't get hit by anyone else. So that will be saved, but I still think attempt 2, the first one I saved for this video, will be the winner. Because the way I flip, I kind of change direction that I'm flipping halfway through it when I'm upside down. So when I come back on my wheels, I'm facing the correct way on the wall. That's the one that, that's the one factor of attempt 2 that's been different from the rest of these that's making me want to do that one, since I'm facing the right way once I come back down on my wheels. Ken Schrader, Pocono, flip, attempt 4. Still think 2 is going to be the winner, unless we get a better one this next time. Ahmed Ismail, how are you doing?
Start them engines!
AMD Productions, did I give you a shout out yet? Alrighty, one more attempt. We're going to get the votes in, do a backwards big one, then I got to get going. Got some chores to do on Memorial Day. That one don't count. Obviously, we're not going to have that be the last one.
Drivers, start them engines!
Alright, I think out of the 3 we got today saved, I think one of them will be edit worthy. So I can actually, once I'm done with the stuff I need to do later this afternoon, I can actually start editing that one, which shouldn't take too long, since there's only the one camera shot, I think, of the wreck itself, and then just the aftermath footage. I don't think there's really a ticker aside from that little NASCAR on Fox thing up at the top. Alright, time to do my best Elliott Sadler impression.
Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track.
Alright, that was if his Pocono flip, not flip, crash was mixed with his... The tail end was the 03 Talladega flip with the tumbles in the grass. Alright, we will watch the votes quickly. Or we will do the votes. So we're gonna need a consensus about what the 4 or what the 2 best ones are. I personally think it's probably gonna come down to between attempt 2 and attempt 4. But here is one. This is from the last stream. Yeah, I think the flip was too slow. Nothing that was any... Not too much different than the ones I did today. So that is attempt 1. Here's attempt 2. This is what I think the winner is going to be. So once again, we're towards the back of a big pack, when everyone else in front of us is about single file. A couple laps after a restart. So going on the back stretch, or the front stretch I should say, and then yeah, how I switch direction right there. I know I don't come back down on the wall. Alright, just really quick. We're gonna do a really quick another look at what I'm attempting to recreate. I know the quality isn't the greatest. But yeah, I'm facing forward, or Ken Schrader faces forward when he comes down off the track. He's not on the wall for very long after he comes back down on his wheels. So yeah, he's facing forward. And then when we go back here, I'm facing backwards initially when I start flipping, but when I change directions while flipping is when I come back onto my wheels, and then I'm facing the correct way. So facing backwards, but then I kind of spin, and then now I'm facing forwards. I make sure to kind of spin around, do the lock up. Do a little spin around at the end. Alright, so that is attempt 2. Here's attempt 3. I think it's going to come down to 2 and 4. So I'll most likely have 3 comments then down in the... 3 posts down in the comments asking if you want me to do part 3, edit attempt 2, or edit attempt 4. I know that's going to be a little confusing. Alright, so then that's 3. I think the only thing that makes 4 a little bit better than the rest of them, where I'm facing the wrong way going backwards, is that I'm kind of doing that wall ride on the wall just for a little bit right before I come back down off of it. Alright, so yeah, I'll have 3 comments asking you if you want me to edit attempt 2, attempt 4, or if you want me to do a part 3 of this live stream. I'm going with editing attempt 2. Because everything else, the hit was pretty good, the flip was pretty good, and then the way I kind of spin while I'm flipping, it makes me face the correct direction once I come back down on my wheels. Alright, so once again, here's a little shot of what I'm going for. A couple times. And then here's the attempt I just got. One more replay of it. And keep in mind, there's probably not going to be any fire. I'm not going to be able to edit the fire in. So it's just going to do without the fire. Alright, so a lot of people say 2, a couple 4s, so that's why I'm voting, just so I can get everyone's opinion. Johnny W. His dad. Shout out. There you go. Alrighty. So let me know your votes once I post those comments. We're going to go back into the race really quickly just to do one last backwards big one. Then I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, up to this point. Really hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you did, if you haven't yet. Alrighty. One last backwards big one on the front stretch. Alright, so yeah, once again, we got a few 4s, a lot of 2s. I don't know if anyone wants me to do a part 3 yet, so yeah. Once the live video is done processing, the regular comments show up down below. I will post 3 comments asking if you want me to edit attempt 2, which is what I personally want to do. But I'm still going to get your vote first. Edit attempt 4, or do part 3. I know that's going to sound kind of confusing, but I think you guys are smart enough to figure it out. I know you guys are smart enough to figure it out. And they're all going to be spread out, so they're going to come piling in once I start the backwards big one. Whee! It'd be really fun if you knew you weren't going to dig in and start flipping. Just sliding across the grass really fast like that. Holy crap. Alright. That certainly didn't disappoint. Looks like there's maybe a few cars that got through, but most of them probably have damage. Holy crap. Let's take a look at that replay. The spectator view gives us the biggest. Oh, damn, Jimmy Johnson hit the entrance to pit road. Yeah, there's 4 cars down here unscathed. Did Terry Labonte make it through? Oh, man, look at Terry Labonte's wreck avoidance. Going to number 5 right here. Right, let's go on board with Terry Labonte. It's mayhem, absolute mayhem in front of him. They're piling in, the smoke everywhere, he can't see anything. And then the Red Sea just parts right in front of him. Just miraculously. Moses Labonte, is that you? The Red Sea just parts right in front of him. That is the Red Sea, because it's 2 red cars that kind of split. That allow him to drive right through. Holy crap. Holy kittens. Alrighty, guys. I think that is about it. Alright, yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you so much again for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you're new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell so you get direct notifications for when I post live streams. If you're interested in following me on Twitch, link is down below, as well as my Facebook and Twitter accounts. Last but not least, if you want to help support this channel and get some cool rewards in return, please go check out my Patreon page. It means so much to me. Thank you so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, and Jay Barker for your support on there. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. He's saying do first person, so I'll do first person. I'll take us out with a cockpit view. Alrighty, guys. Thanks so much for watching. One more. Jeez. That didn't disappoint either. Right. Last view I want to do is TV1. Alrighty. Are we good? I think so. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to catch you all next time. Let me know your suggestions down in the comments below. Till next time, hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. Peace. Bye.